Honourable member for Victoria.
Mr. Speaker, in her report on access to information, the Information Commissioner did not mince her words. She talked about failure. She even said the integrity of the federal access to information system is seriously threatened. I repeat, Mr. Speaker, seriously threatened. At the very least, can the government tell us how many employees assigned to access to information were transferred to other duties last year?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In 2012-2013, our government set a number of records for openness and transparency. This government processed a record number of access to information requests, released a record number of materials, and had an improved turnaround time. Our government processed nearly 54,000 access to information requests, which is a 27% increase over the previous year, over 10,000 more requests. The government also released a record number of materials. Over 6 million pages were released, an increase of nearly 2 million, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the numbers don't lie. Canadians are getting better and more access than ever before, thanks to this government.
The honourable member for Victoria.
Yes, they've set a number of records, Mr. Speaker, but none I would brag about. The Conservatives committed to spend $15 million, they say, on access to information matters. But the Information Commissioner says she doesn't know where the money was spent. I quote, "My office has been cut. Some offices have been cut, certainly in their ATIP shops, and some departments have been cut to the point where they can't produce the documents." Mr. Speaker, we're facing a crisis here. Can they tell us how much has actually been removed from ATIP budgets in the last 2 years?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the President of the Treasury Board.
Mr. Speaker, I reject the premise of the question. Again, the government processed a record number of access to information requests, released a record number of materials, and had an improved turnaround time. Our government nearly processed 54,000 access to information requests, a 27% increase over the previous year. The government also released a record number of materials. Over 6 million pages were released, an increase of nearly 2 million, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we will continue to look to improve access to information for Canadians. We are getting it right on access to information, increasing that to Canadians. Thank you.
The honourable member for Dartmouth, Cole Harbour.